Good morning, Hack the Fest. I'm thrilled to be here with a room full of brilliant minds ready to tackle one of the most pressing challenges in AI today: bias. As someone who works at the intersection of trust, safety, and responsible AI, I can tell you how critical this is for products. A little about me. I'm an engineering leader leading trust, safety, intelligence efforts for MSN products at Microsoft. For those not so familiar, MSN is the news and interest recommendation product from Microsoft. I build content moderation and content quality models addressing important problems such as hate speech, misinformation, child safety, adult content, and the likes, preventing them from surfacing in the product to deliver a safe and trustworthy recommendation feed. Prior to that, I built search systems for 7+ years at Meta. So, why responsible AI? We all know that AI is no longer just a tool, it's infrastructure. It's in our hospitals, our classrooms, our courts, and our homes. But with great power comes, well, you know the rest. Responsible AI is essential to build trustworthy products that support ethical, fair, and transparent outcomes. And lastly, it ensures compliance with evolving regulations. Responsible AI isn't a checkbox, it's a mindset, it's a culture. It's about building systems that are fair, reliable, safe, and accountable, even when no one's watching. So let's talk impact. In today's world, with AI in every pocket, car, business, the stakes are real. A hiring algorithm that filters out qualified candidates based on gendered patterns. A healthcare model that underdiagnoses certain populations. A credit scoring model that unfairly penalizes certain races, gender, and ethnicity. These aren't hypotheticals, they're real world failures, and they erode trust faster than we can build it. So, what are the key principles of responsible AI? 1. Fairness and bias mitigation. It is important that AI systems do not discriminate against certain groups. Techniques include diverse data collection, algorithmic fairness, and regular audits to identify and mitigate bias. 2. Accountability. Individuals or teams responsible for AI decisions need to be held accountable. This involves clear ownership, maintaining audit trails, establishing feedback mechanisms, and having ethical review boards to oversee AI development. 3. Transparency. It is critical to build openness about how AI systems work, including the data used, decision-making processes, and limitations. Methods to achieve transparency include explainable AI, clear documentation, and visualization tools. 4 is privacy and security. It is important to pay special attention to protecting user data and securing AI systems from breaches. Best practices include data minimization, robust encryption, and regular security audits to ensure data is handled responsibly. So, what makes bias detection so tricky? Well, one, it's contextual. What's fair in one domain may be harmful in another, and you never know. Two, it's dynamic. Models evolve, and so do their risks. Three, it's invisible, especially when it aligns with dominant norms. That's why we need diverse teams, interdisciplinary thinking, and yes, hackathons like this one. Now, where and how can bias creep in? It can creep in all stages of the AI lifecycle. One, data collection. Biases often start at the source. Skewed or incomplete datasets reflect existing social inequalities. Exclusion of key demographics or historical data with embedded bias can skew model behavior from the start. Ensure diversity, representativeness, and transparency in how data is gathered. 2. Model training. If algorithms are trained on biased data, they will learn and amplify those patterns. Model architecture choices may also inadvertently reinforce correlations between sensitive attributes and outcomes. Consider debiasing techniques and fairness-aware training methods at this stage. 3. Evaluation and testing. Models may appear accurate overall but fail across specific subgroups, especially marginalized populations. Lack of disaggregated evaluation can hide performance disparities. Use fairness metrics and counterfactual testing to surface hidden failures. Next, deployment. The context in which a model is deployed may differ from the one it was trained for. Misalignment between model assumptions and real-world usage can result in biased impacts. Guardrails, usage policies, and clear documentations are key before going live. And lastly, user feedback. AI systems adapt based on usage. This feedback loop can reinforce majority behavior and marginalize outliers. Without intentional monitoring, models can drift or develop emergent bias over time. Include human in the loop and schedule regular audits to identify and respond to changes. Responsible AI means governance across the entire life cycle. It's not just the model, it's the system. So we have this very challenging problem at hand. How are we going to prevent it? It's going to be a multifaceted, ongoing effort. One, build and maintain diverse teams. Broaden development teams across backgrounds to expose unseen biases early. Two, have human in the loop. Involve people in training, testing, and deployment to catch and correct model errors. Three, train with representative data. Use large, diverse datasets that reflect real-world populations and edge cases. Next, build for fairness. Embed fairness techniques like adversarial debiasing and counterfactual testing throughout the pipeline. Next, constitutional AI. Teach models ethical principles with clearly defined rules and oversight mechanisms that they cannot violate. Next, prioritize explainability. Use tools like LIME to uncover how models make decisions. Next, continuous monitoring. Routinely audit models post-deployment for drift and emerging bias with independent oversight if possible. So now comes the fun part. What do we want you to do this weekend? First, audit your datasets. Bias often originates with the data. So start by interrogating what's feeding into your models. Are all the communities represented? Are there patterns of underrepresentation or imbalance? Examine label quality, data provenance, and annotation guidelines. Bias can hide in how labels were defined or who applied them. Next, stress test your models. Put your model under pressure. Feed it adversarial examples, unusual prompts and edge cases. Does it respond appropriately across different accents, dialects, or cultural references? Good models generalize. Great ones fail gracefully and transparently when they don't know. Document your assumptions. Every model encodes choices. What features matter? What data was included? What was optimized for? Make those decisions visible, especially when fairness is at stake. Next, design for the edge cases. What happens at the margins? For people or context not in the training data? Inclusive design isn't an afterthought, it's a mindset. Intentionally create test set for users outside the norm. That's how we build for everyone. Lastly, think like a red teamer. Channel your inner skeptic. If you wanted to explore or trick this model, how would you do it? Red teaming isn't just about breaking things, it's about understanding failure deeply. This mindset makes your solutions safer, stronger, and more robust in the wild. Lastly, bias isn't just a technical flaw to patch. It reflects who we are, what we value, and what we might overlook. Your work this weekend isn't just to code, it's to listen, interrogate, and rewrite the story AI tells about people. So, let's get hacking. Build boldly, design responsibly, and let's make something that really matters. Thank you and all the best.